Yo guys, Sispa here and welcome to the answer part of my Q&A video where I answer the questions you gave me. Apparently we've got like 66 or around 66 questions, so this is maybe gonna take a bit. Not sure if I can answer every question, but I'll just go and start now. First question, are you truly a Kappa? I already answered this in the comments. First real question, what's your opinion on marijuana? Is it worth it starting a league YouTube channel? That's two questions. Opinion on marijuana. I'm not sure. As long as you do not abuse it, it's fine in my opinion. So if you just want to chill out on the weekends or something with friends, it's completely fine. Probably shouldn't make it a habit on smoking it alone. But otherwise it should be fine. Is it worth starting a YouTube league channel? It really depends on how much work you want to put into it. Right now there are like thousands, if not thousands of league YouTubers, so it's gonna be really hard to establish yourself in the scene probably. So if you want to put a lot of work into it, just go ahead and do it. It's definitely worth it in the long run. If you stay motivated for that long. It's not easy, I can tell you that. Have you smoked weed with Killian? I'm pretty sure that went down. Yes, we have smoked weed together. It's some time ago, but when we were doing together, we did it. Next question. Which champion beside Nilly do you also like, and do you like Elise? I think Nilly and Elise are kind of similar. They're kind of similar in terms of their difficulty in playing. I think Nidalee is quite a bit harder, but they go into the same direction. I also really like playing Elise, but I haven't ever been as good as I haven't ever been as good with her as I've been with Nidalee. So I do not play her that much, but she's probably coming back at the moment. More people play her, so I'm probably gonna play her some more too. Next question. A second. Hey, I want to ask you, what do you think about the Nidalee nerfs for 6.21? Yeah, I already answered this in the comments, and I think I also answered this in my last videos that I did. The 6.21 videos, my 3 last videos were in that patch with Nidalee, and I somewhat talked about it in those videos. If you want to have more opinion on it, just watch those videos. You can also see how I play with those nerfs. What made you get into League? I somewhat played Counter-Strike 1.6 semi-professionally. Like I played EPS for 1 season, if you know that, in the ESL. And after that I was looking for a new game that I could get good at, and one of my friends showed League of Legends to me. I didn't really get hooked to the game at first, like I played it for 2 or 3 weeks and then I completely stopped for a year or something. When I then started again, I started playing quite a lot. I was going to get better. I also had some pauses playing. I never really played it as much as I did for the last 1 or 2 years. So I had a lot of pauses into that. Who was your first main? My first main was Shaco. I solely played Shaco for like 2 seasons straight in ranked games. And never really played anything else. The only thing I could play was Shaco. I always played Shaco. Which, yeah, I got to know the early game pretty well. Maybe that's why my early game is so good right now and my late game isn't that strong, because yeah, Shaco's late game pretty much sucks. All those games are decided in the early game when you play Shaco. I hope that answered your question. Do you have a job? Yes, which is also the reason why I don't push out as many videos as I did before. I actually started an apprenticeship as a media designer and have to work 8 hours a day with 1 hour pause. So yeah, also my way to work is around 50 minutes. So I basically work around 10 to 11 hours a day, and it's I'm not always motivated to do videos after that because I'm tired or have to do something else. I don't know. Yeah, so how old are you? I got 25 7 days ago on the 31st of October. 31st of October. Yeah, 25. Top 5 places I want to go on holiday. Oh, I don't really have plans on that. Countries I want to visit are definitely Thailand, to visit Kilian and get to try all those amazing foods and fruits we get there for cheap. And I also want to go to Ireland and Norway because of the nature in those countries. Looks plain awesome to me. Next question, are you Kappa Pride? No. Opinion on wheat, we already answered that in one of the first questions. German question. Ich habe dich mal in einem Video Deutsch reden hören, warum machst du keine Videos auf Deutsch? Yeah, he basically asks why I don't do videos in German, because he heard me talking German in one of my videos. The reason why I don't do as many German videos, which I have on my second YouTube channel, the spot GER, is because yeah, my English YouTube channel, or my international YouTube channel rather, is way bigger, and it's not really worth it for me to make German videos at the moment. But that's basically the reason. I just have a much bigger audience on my international channel. That's one of my viewers already answered that for him here. Alright, favorite sex position with 3 app votes, so I probably have to answer that, right? It depends. For intimacy, it's just missionary probably, and for yeah, what do you call it? Harder sex, or yeah, something like that. It's probably doggy or 69ing. Alright, next question. If you play on US, would you consider doing a game versus fans? I've done that a lot actually already. If you watch my stream, you get to play with me if you want. So if you want to play with or against me, watch my stream, and I sometimes do beer games. Did you lose your headphones? No, I have them on my head right now. I mean, they're pretty damn old. I probably should get some new ones pretty soon, because I have them since, I don't know, 5 years or something, and they're falling. Like, they're completely rubbish. Next question, another German question. Was haben deine Eltern über deine Ohrchannel gedacht, oder haben sie dich einfach unterstützt? He's basically asking me what my parents thought about my ear channels when I first started stretching them, or if they have supported me or not, something like that. Yeah, the first thing you get when you want to stretch your ears is just a normal ear piercing, which they were somewhat fine with. They pretty much don't really like piercings at all, so it was okay for them, but like they didn't like it that much. And when I started stretching them, they always told me to not go bigger and I should stop at this and that size. But yeah, I didn't listen to them. They definitely didn't support me, but yeah, they didn't do much against it either. I mean, what do you want to do against it? I don't know. It's my choice, it's my body, so I just stretched and stretched and stretched, even though my parents didn't really like it. Hope that answered it. What do you think about the Assassin update and how the Believe Riot going to go about it? Hard question. I haven't been playing much lately. I've read those patch notes, but not like everything. The direction they want to go is fine for me. Like, I really like playing Assassins, as you know, Italy and stuff. Like, I like the game more when you have to react fast and do really quick decisions, like with playing Nidalee or Shaco or Zed, stuff like that. So I really like the Assassin gameplay. So I guess I'm really gonna like those updates. From what I've seen for now, they're pretty cool. So how do Believe Riot going to go about it? I can't really say in which direction they're gonna go yet. I have to read more of those patch and PvE notes. Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? No, I just broke up with my girlfriend 4 months ago. 4 months ago, around 4 months ago. Yep, I got to know someone new right now, but it's not a relationship or anything, so No, I currently do not have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Why do you have those piercings? Pretty easy answer, just because I like the looks of them. That's probably the reason for nearly everybody. You work with something other than YouTube? Yeah, pretty much answered that already. I'm doing an apprenticeship as a media designer. Holy shit, there are so many questions. I remember when you had 2k subs. Thanks for being with me for so long already. Any tattoos? Did I spell that right? Or is it just piercings? For now it's just piercings and just the ones that you can see, so I don't have any piercings that you cannot see right now. And I actually got my first tattoo appointment on the 22nd of this month. So 22nd of November. It's gonna be my first one on my bottom leg. I can show you guys on Facebook when I got it done. If you want, of course. Alright, what's something outside of League and streaming that you're passionate about? I'm really passionate about close relationships to friends and veganism / animal rights. So I go to like demonstrations and stuff and try to show people how delicious vegan food can be. What's your zodiac sign and what is your real first name? My real first name is Sven, like one of my viewers has already answered, and my zodiac sign is Scorpion. Can I end the video? No. What? Oh, that's a long question. Alright. Nidalee still that strong, and can you give some tips how to play as Nidalee against team comp with some strong tanks like Mao, Volibear? And which jungle clear do you prefer with her and why? And some general tips how I can climb a little faster or better. Maybe some champs for the jungle who are easy to win with. And last time I'm losing a bit too much, and that's not always because my mates. I was trying to search the fails by me, but in my asking I always played good, like not feeding, trying to help where I can, main jungle, blah blah. But my mates mostly stand like 210 and that I lose. I'm having problems reading your sentences. There's a fat really, what can I do? And what are the most important things the jungle needs to do or take care of? Sometimes I'm a little bit fat, like 4-2 or 3-0 or something like that. For example, top lane is feeding and their job is getting too fat. I can't carry, what can I do? How can I carry the game as a jungle the best way? Okay, that's a really long question. I'm gonna start at the top. Nidalee is definitely still extremely strong. Even OP in the right hands, if you can play her perfectly, she's still pretty damn strong. Tips how to play as Nidalee against team comps with strong tanks. You either have to win the game really fast, like in 20 minutes or something, or you have to go tanky yourself. Like the build I mostly do against them is Runic Echoes into Rod of Ages, into Rylai's, into Iceborne Gauntlet, that's what it's called. So yeah, I should get like Bruisery yourself. And which jungle clear do you prefer with her and why? The trap start, the W start is definitely still the fastest, even though it's not the safest. So if you're not good with her in the beginning, you should maybe start Q. I'm not sure, you can... normally I'd say like when you start playing her, just go for the hardest way possible and just get good at her fast. So I should probably do the W start. Some general tips how I can climb a little faster or better. It's pretty much all playing a lot and like really looking at your plays and replays to see what you're doing wrong. Lots of my high-elo friends, when I was like stuck in gold or platinum, told me to watch my replays, and I never believed that it would help me much because I thought it's my teammates were bad or something. But when I actually started watching my replays, I realized I'm doing lots and lots of mistakes, which I haven't even thought about before. The thing is, if you're playing yourself, you don't really see your mistakes because you're concentrated on your next move and your current move and stuff like that. But if you see yourself playing and solely looking for any mistakes, you will see a lot of mistakes, 100%. So if you want to get good really fast, just watch your own replays and watch pro replays. some champs for the jungle who are easy to win with. Flavor of the month champs, pretty much. For low elo, it's probably gonna be a Mumu. Mumu is really strong at low elos. Also, Volibear is still strong in lower elos. I'm not sure which elo we are currently. But I'd probably go for Mumu, Volibear, stuff like that. Tanky junglers. Maybe even Skarner. Skarner's pretty strong right now. Also, Vi can be easy to carry with. And lots of people get frustrated if they get ganked by a Vi again and again, especially because it's so easy with her to just Q on lane and R them. So, yeah, what does a jungler need to take care of? The main thing is to not get behind and farm, like always. If you're running around the jungle not knowing what to do for around 5 seconds, you're already doing something really wrong. So efficiency, like time efficiency, is one of the most important things as a jungler. So you always have to know what you're gonna do next. Always have a plan in your head, like 2 or 3 steps further than you are at that current point. Yeah, main thing is just get your lanes ahead. So if there's any chance on giving your laner the kill when you're ganking, do it. It's like nearly always gonna be easier if you give all those kills to your laners. If all your laners are like, I don't know, 1-0, 2-0, you can just take a kill or something. But first off, you gotta get them ahead, and always help them push the lane after you gank, especially if the enemies that just died doesn't have teleport. If he has teleport, maybe don't push it. All depends on how the lane looks and how many minions there are. So this is getting a little too deep now. I'm gonna stop getting into that. So if you want to know more about that, I can do a video solely on ganking maybe in the future. Yep, that's pretty much answering the question. How much money have you made from YouTube? I get that question a lot actually, especially when streaming and stuff. Unfortunately, I can't answer it because I agreed to terms and conditions from YouTube and they do not allow me to answer that question. I'm sorry. What are you studying and where? I'm not currently studying. I've studied computer visualistics and design before I started my apprenticeship, together with Killian Creamer, whom you might know. But currently I'm just doing an apprenticeship as a media designer. Next question. How tall are you? I'm 193 centimeters tall. I have 2 questions. One, what do you think about the nilly nerfs coming in 6.21? Already answered that. And 2, if you could rework anything in the Linter kit, what would it be and how? Have a nice day and keep up your fantastic work. Thank you. I actually think they have to rework her to make her somewhat weaker in the right hands. So if I would rework her, I would make the rework somewhat into the nerf direction. Not sure, maybe something about her mobility or something. I would have to think about that a lot. It's really not easy to rework a champion in my opinion and not make him overpowered right after that. The heal was already a step in the right direction, but it's not doing that much. It should probably something around her missing health % damage on her Kuga Q or her spear. I have to nerf something about that. Maybe the range or something. I'm not sure. It's really not easy to nerf Nidalee and not do it all wrong. Next question. Can you show us the specs of your computer? I have them all listed below my Twitch TV stream under PC specs, but I can also maybe do a video and yeah, show them to you and tell you what they are. For how many hours of League have you played and how many did it take you to reach Diamond? When I first started really tryharding, I really played like a whole freaking lot, like around 12 hours a day or something, at least, together with Killian and another friend. many did it take you to reach Diamond 5? It took quite a long time actually. The elo I was stuck in for the longest was Platinum 2, Platinum 1, and I really couldn't get out of there for the heck of it. Like, I was trying so hard. I actually, looking back at it, I played way too much and learned. Yeah, I didn't learn enough about the game. I just played and played and played and played because I thought I was unlucky with my teammates and stuff, and I just continued playing without really continuing to learn the game. And when I then actually started to watch my replays and watch pro streams and stuff, I actually got into Diamond 5 pretty fast because I learned way faster. So there's a, like, at first when you want to get good, you have to spam games like no end. You have to play a lot. Like, if you really want to get good, you have to play at least 8 hours a day or something. But there's a point where you won't get better depending on yeah, on how gifted you are pretty much. And yeah, there comes a point where you have to watch pro replays or really start thinking about the game and not just playing it. So yeah, it took quite a bit. I played a lot. How old are you? What do you do for a living? Already answered that. 25 and an apprenticeship as a media designer. When did you first get your Gorgeous? Is it called Gorgeous? I don't know how to spell it. How big are they? Are you in a relationship, and how important is family to you? I got my ear piercings when I was 16 or 17. I think it was 16. Yeah, I think I got them when I was 16. And how big are they? This one is 42 millimeters and this one is 38 or 40 right now. I'm not sure about this one. 38 or 40. Are you in a relationship? Nope, already answered that. Not currently. How important is family too? Actually, family is pretty important to me, even if I don't always show it to them, which I should probably do more. So yeah, it's actually pretty important for me. Just have a hard time showing it sometimes, I guess. What's your favorite car? What do you drive? To be honest, I can't answer that question because I'm not interested in cars at all. And I do not currently have a driving license. I am in the process of doing it right now. So maybe I can answer that question in the future when I actually got a car. Will you bring my device serious one day to your channel? I actually forgot what you told me to do. I know there was something, but I don't really remember. I have to look into that again, I'm sorry. But maybe I will, not sure. Alright, Brooke B. I have two. What are some of your hobbies other than League? And what's your favorite animal? Oh, you're amazing, much love. Thank you. Hobbies other than League. I'm reading a lot, like, yeah, I like reading books by myself. I like doing sports, I like going for runs. Yeah, I'm doing an apprenticeship as a media designer, which I really like currently. Because that's pretty much partly on what I started doing in YouTube and partly lots of new stuff. And what's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is the cockatoo. Yeah, the cockatoo. I actually have a they call it, what do you call it? Wait a second. Parrot, yeah. I got some kind of a parrot park near me where I can go for free, and I visit that every month or so and play with the cockatoos or talk to them, because that's a lot of fun for me. So yeah. Did you go to university, and what job did you have before YouTube? Yeah, I went to university, I already said that, I think, in one of the first questions. I studied computer visualistics and design, and after that I studied philosophy, but I didn't finish either of those. And yeah, that was pretty much my job before YouTube. After studying, I started doing YouTube for a year and doing nothing else and spamming videos like, I don't know, like 2 videos a day or something for a whole year. And now I started an apprenticeship, but I still want to continue YouTube definitely and want my channel to grow and stuff. but it's getting harder as you have to work more. What are your beliefs or religion? Doesn't really matter, I'm just curious to know. Keep on making bits, I love them. Thank you, I will. Beliefs, religion, I don't really believe in any kind of religion. I think that everybody should have his or her own religion, pretty much. Like, I don't think collective religion is a good idea. That's pretty much my opinion about it. I don't care about it so much. Like, yeah, everybody should do what everybody should believe what they want to believe in, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. That's pretty much what I'd say in terms of beliefs, religion. Are you a tattoo artist, or do you do piercings, or both? Love your stuff, thank you. No, I'm not a tattoo artist. I actually got a tattoo gun because I want to practice it a little bit. And yeah, I did piercings 2 times, like nostrils for friends. But no, I don't really do it professionally. I can do it with the right equipment, like some of them, but no, I'm not a artist or professional. What's the still working Nidalee tricks from your last Nidalee's tricks? You didn't really make another one in the future. I'll definitely do an updated video on Nidalee's moves and tricks that you still need, because there isn't that much that is left over from my old video in terms of tricks. The out attack Q reset still works. Also, I think everything else got nerfed actually. Or I don't think there's more. All the auto attack resets with form changing and stuff have been nerfed. Also the auto attack reset with your W is also nerfed. I'll do a new one on what is still working. I have no clue what to ask, but I want to say your videos overall are pretty nice. The only reason why I even donated money to you is that I wish your channel to grow bigger, since it's really helpful for players to have fun. Thank you so much, Nejad. I remember you. Oh, where's my Puppy Jungle game? I'm so sorry. I know that I told you that I'd do it like twice or thrice even, and I completely forgot it. I will definitely try to do it in the near future, I'm sorry. Do you own pets? Yeah, we got a dog. I actually got back to my parents' house because I broke up with my last girlfriend, which whom I had a whom I had an apartment with. So yeah, I'm back at my parents, and we have a dog called Amar, which is a French bulldog. I think I already held him into the camera when I was on stream, but not on YouTube, so maybe I can do that soon. Alright. Hi, okay, first of all, I really want to know if you studied or considered to study, and if yes, what would you like? My second question is, what is your favorite music or music type? You know, like trap, hip-hop, rap. And my last one is, what is your real first name? I'm curious. Yeah, my first name is Sven, I already said that, and yeah, I studied, I already said that too. And what's the favorite music or music type? Music or music type really depends on what I'm doing. Like on shows or concerts, I like harder stuff like hardcore, metalcore, deathcore, death metal, something like that, because I really like to go hard in terms of mosh pits and stuff. And on parties to have fun with friends and dance and stuff, it's probably, yeah, it's pretty much solely psytrance or dark psytrance or even high-tech trance. And at home, I pretty much listen to everything. If I like conscious rap a lot, like especially German conscious rap at the moment. And yeah, I also listen to metal and psytrance at home. Also like progressive rock at the moment, because a friend of mine showed it to me and I seem to really like that, or instrumental stuff for reading and such. So yeah, it pretty much all depends on where I am or what my mood is. So next one. How long have you been playing League of Legends? Have you always been a jungle main? I've not always been a jungle main. I actually started out as a mid lane main, and then I switched over to ADC, and then I switched over to jungle, which I still am now. How long? I think I'm playing since the beginning or midst of season 3. The first time I started it was like season 1 or season 2, but I only played for like 2 weeks and then stopped, so I really started playing at around season 3, I think. Who do you think will win Worlds? What is your favorite team in Worlds? My favorite team was always SKT1, who already won the Worlds right now. Answering those questions a little late, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I somewhat knew that they would win again. They're just way too good. I guess if they stay in that team, it's gonna be their 4th win next year. What is your name? My name is Sven. Do you work or study? I'm doing an apprenticeship as a media designer. How many views do you want to achieve in your YouTube videos and at your streams? My goal when I started out was 10,000, which I already reached right now. My next goal is gonna be 100,000, but this is gonna take a whole lot of work. I know that it's probably gonna take years if I don't have a video that is gonna explode or something. Do you have a gore friend? Not currently. What's your opinion on Creep Creeper? I really like Creep Creeper. Favorite band? Depends on the style of music. Currently I listen to The Streets a lot. And what else? To the metal direction, it's probably The Artist Murder. Yeah, those two. I don't really have a favorite currently, so it's hard to answer that question for me at the moment. Will you try to hit Masters or even Challenger next season? I always say that I'm gonna try to do it, but yeah, it's pretty much what I wanted to say again, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try like I do every season pretty much. I actually think I can do it this time, because when I really try hard just before I started my apprenticeship, I got to Diamond 1 and even Master promos, so I think I'm good enough to actually do it if I invest some more time again. So yeah, I'm gonna try Masters, definitely. Challenger, not sure how hard it's gonna be for me. Probably not Challenger. I will try, definitely, I will try hard. But I think it's gonna be enough for Masters, not sure about Challenger. Last question. My question is, do you even care about your nose? That had to be the last question, right? Yeah, I somewhat care about my nose, even though I pierce holes into it. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much for all those questions. It was a lot of fun for me to answer those, even if I have to get used to talking freely in front of a webcam, which really isn't that easy for me. I hope you understood everything. I hope my pauses when I missed some words weren't too long. And yeah, I'm really happy I got so many questions. Like I'm really happy you want to know so much about me. Feels good. Alright, I hope you're happy with my answers, and I might do another one in the future, depending on if we have more questions soon. If you want, you can ask more questions below this video. And actually what I wanted to ask you guys is, like, I already told you that I wanted to do more vlog style or vlog. Do you call it vlog or vlog? I'm not sure. Vlog style videos. So if you have any ideas for me on what I could do in terms of vlog style videos, just tell me in the comments below. Tell me what you want to see and stuff. Like, I don't know what I eat in a day or something. I really don't know what you guys are interested in. So yeah, I'd like to know that. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in one of my next videos, guys. Bye bye.